The Gummy Sprites and the Galaxy Sprites have just got a huge update that you guys need to know about. So all of the brand new sprites that we're getting in the game, how to get them and what their brand new abilities are going to be. You guys do not want to miss out on this, so let's get straight into it. If you guys don't have it yet, I'm gifting over 30 of my subscribers the brand new Season 3 Battle Pass. If you guys want a chance of winning, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a like on today's video, and make sure to leave a comment with your epic username down below. So starting off, as we all know, the Galaxy Sprites are now in-game and are probably one of the rarest sprites ever. At the very top of the description though, there is actually going to be a free sprite trading Discord server for you guys to join for completely free to trade your rare sprites with other players, because there is so many cool Galaxy Sprites right now. You guys do not want to miss out on collecting them all. But when Fortnite added the brand new Galaxy Sprites into the game, they called it Fortnite Galaxy Day, as they increased the spawn rate for the Galaxy Sprites compared to when the Gummy Sprites were actually added inside of Fortnite, because how rare the Gummy Sprites were was an absolute joke, bro. They literally took ages to find the 0 point sprite, but this time around people have found so many rare Galaxy Sprites already, which is really cool. If you guys have found some of these rare Galaxy Sprites, let me know in the comment section below, including the Galaxy 0 point sprite, as this one is actually much rarer than the Gummy one, and the Gummy one almost took us a whole week to locate. But the Gummy and Galaxy Sprites have actually been buffed with a really good change. So the Gummy Sprites used to gain us 10% more sprite dust upon extraction, but now it gains us 20% more sprite dust upon extraction, which is actually really good. They completely buffed it by 10%, which is amazing. And the Galaxy Sprites have also had the same buff. They used to give us 20% more ammo whenever we picked it up in the world, but now we can gain 30% more ammo whenever picked up in the world, which is actually really good. I can't lie. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys have actually got any Galaxy Sprites, because I've got a fair few and I think they're absolutely amazing. Well, we have been confirmed to be getting way more sprites in the game, leaked by Hypex. You guys can see a list of all the sprites we're getting here. This is actually pretty cool. I can't lie. We're literally getting a soccer one for the World Cup, which is actually pretty awesome. But with the first update of Season 3 getting delayed until next week, this allowed us to know what sprites are actually going to be releasing. Starting off with the Air Sprite. This is actually already in the files and you guys can see it from the trailer, which is actually really cool. But we've actually had this inside of the game before. Inside of Chapter 6, when the sprites were first introduced, this was actually one of the OG sprites that got added, and the ability was really cool. It literally throws down like a whirlwind of wind on the map, while allowing you to redeploy, which is actually really cool. So this one's going to throw you in the air in like a tornado, allowing you to redeploy your glider and just rotate way better, which is actually going to be really good. We then have the brand new boss sprite. This was seen in the trailer and also in the loading screen of the Dark Voyager, which could mean he is actually the Dark Voyager sprite, which is absolutely insane. I personally think this is actually a really cool one, but we do know that this is a boss sprite that will allow you to turn into any boss you defeat on the island with an increased health and shield when you actually do defeat the boss. This is going to be really cool. But here you guys can see what all of the styles actually do look like on this boss sprite, which I actually think this may be my new favorite sprite. I do personally like the punk sprite, but this one I think does take the cake for me. Our next two sprites are pretty insane. We're going to be getting a brand new 7 sprite that is awesome. This looks so cool. I'm so excited to get this sprite in my collection. But the ability wise, we have no idea what the ability is going to be for this 7 sprite, which I'm not going to lie, I'm quite excited to find out. But we then have the fish stick sprite. This is probably one of the coolest looking and funniest looking sprites we've got in the game. His ability is also unknown, but knowing fish sticks, it's probably going to be a useless ability. Maybe like spawn a flopper fish or something. I really have no idea what this is going to be, but I'm really excited for all of these sprites to come out. But I'm now going to show you the best method to farm the sprite chest, so you guys can actually get these sprites as soon as they come out. So since this season released, I've been trying to find the best method over and over again, and honestly they are really good methods, but they do have one problem. Everyone starts using the same route. So I'm going to be showing you a brand new route that nobody is actually using right now. So the first place you want to go to is Lifty Lodge. On top of here, you're going to see like a cable cart building right on top of the mountain. On top of this building, there is a sprite chest that you guys can open. And once you've opened that one, you want to head south and you want to go over the extraction point and you want to go on the very last snowy mountain, where there is actually a launch pad there. And there is also a sprite chest spawn right there, which you guys can open. You want to hit the launch pad and head over to the south south of Battlewoods, you're going to be able to see a tree here, and on this tree there is actually a sprite chest. Usually this one does get contested if you guys are playing, because a lot of people land at Battlewoods. So if it is contested, you guys don't need to worry, because you can head over to our next one. Our next one is actually on top of this sandy rock. So if you guys are on zero build, you need to wait for your shockwave grenade to charge up so you can actually get on top of here. But once you've opened this sprite chest, you can actually hop on the launch pad and head over to our next sprite chest. To get to our next one though, you may as well hit this launch pad on top of this sandy rock to actually get there much faster, which is actually on top of the really big rock that you need to zip up to. Once you got that one, you can actually hit the launch pad again, allowing you to get to our next sprite chest, which is simply still in the desert biome, just tucked away between these rocks. It's fairly simple to do, I can't lie. From there though, you want to head south. You want to go into the tropical area near Sinister Strip. There is actually a dark Voyager like little location, and here you guys actually can find another 0 point chest just between these two hedges. Once you got that one though, you want to head over to the Singularity building where the Singularity NPC and the Dr. Sloan NPC is actually located, and there you can open this sprite chest. Once you've opened that sprite chest, you want to go even more south, bro. Yeah, you're going a fair way south, and then you can be able to go to this little rock, and you want to go inside the rock, and you're going to be able to find our very last sprite chest. This is probably one of the quickest methods to do, because you can do this super fast and keep rotating through games, quitting games, opening sprite chests, extracting them. It is actually a really good method that nobody's really using yet. So make sure you guys are utilizing this right now to get some of the rarest galaxy sprites in the game, as well as some of the brand new sprites when they come out next week inside of the update, which is going to be pretty cool, I can't lie. But you guys may not know this, there are actually brand new locations around the map where certain sprites spawn. So starting off over at Calamari Canyon in the desert, the demon sprite spawns more often, which means you can actually find a galaxy demon sprite much quicker by doing this method. Head over to the lighthouse and ignite it. This will turn the lighthouse light on, and it will go round in a really slow circle, and when it goes over a chest location, there is a chance you can either get a rare chest or a sprite chest spawn from this, which is actually really good, where you guys can find the galaxy demon sprite inside. But if you guys actually do get a normal blue chest, it's fine, because from these chests you guys can get a vault key card or a vault key that will help you find the galaxy king sprite, as he actually spawns pretty commonly inside of these sprite chests inside of the vault. But that's not it. Over in the mountain by Heatwave Harbor, there is actually a secret base owned by someone from the Reality Warriors. We're not entirely sure who owns this location, but it's pretty cool. And if you find the main room and look up, you'll be able to see this glass with water in it, and if you shoot this glass, it does take quite a while. There is a chance it will actually spawn you a galaxy water sprite or a gummy water sprite or even a galaxy duck sprite, which is actually really cool. Not a lot of people knew this, and I think it's one of the coolest things yet. But over at Golden Grove, there is actually a new secret bunker that has a very high chance at spawning the 0 point sprites, as these trees are actually reality trees made from the 0 point energy, which can actually spawn the 0 point sprites, which I think is absolutely amazing. But you guys can't see in the game I played, it actually did spawn a blue chest, but there is a chance it can also spawn a 0 point chest in here as well. So you guys actually can get twice the luck, which is actually really cool. You guys will probably know about the Dream Sprite location over at the Battlewoods. If you guys get 500 gold and open the storage unit, there is a chance you can find a Dream Sprite inside of here. But you guys can actually find the variants of the Dream Sprite inside of here as well. So you can find a Gummy Dream Sprite, a Galaxy Dream Sprite in here. So make sure you guys are just doing this. But we are going to be getting a brand new Fortnite Gummy Hour. This has been announced to be happening on June the 20th, where we are actually getting it twice. We get 2 hours each with more Gummy Sprites spawning on the island, 2 PM Eastern Standard Time to 4 PM Eastern Standard Time, and then 9 PM ET to 11 PM ET. So we're getting 2 of these for 2 hours each, which is actually really cool. You start with a self-revive and mythic 7 sliders, so you can literally just slide wherever you want forever, health regenerations after shield breaks, and 2 times sprite dust from extractions. This is actually really good when we talk about the secret sprite locations around the map that spawns really rare sprites.